I want to let you guess, where do you think this client's pain was prior to yesterday? I'll go through it and explain everything, and I'll also show you afterwards why is it happening the way that it is, and I'll show you with a spine. So this client has a strong rotation in the pelvis to the left on this side, as well as a strong slope to this side. This person has more of an anterior tilt on the left side as well. And then obviously everything else is happening in relationship too. So we've got this lateral flexion in the trunk, this right rotation in the trunk, the head I'm not worried about. Both shoulders go into an anterior tilt in the scapula, protraction on the right shoulder. Then we've got decreased curvature here in the lumbar spine, which means that we're losing some of that curvature. I'll show you that on a spine here in a minute. And then we've got this lack of flexion in the thoracic spine. So again, lack of the natural curvature in the thoracic spine. This down here was very slight, wasn't too worried about it. This person had a external rotation in the tibia on the knee on this side, and also happened to have an injection the month prior. So we saw that going on. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Where do you think their pain was? Do, 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 do. Yay, okay, so a lot of people, maybe just maybe, said that it was the low back on the left side. However, the issue is on the low back on the right side, as well as symptoms that came here to the front, on that thigh and into the groin just a little bit. So when we have this decreased curvature here, okay, so when we've got decreased curvature, so this is kind of like what a natural spine is supposed to look like. There's some curvature here, and then reverse curvature here, right? So it goes zoop, zoop, zoop. So, but this person, however, has decreased curvature here, which means it's flat. Just all this here. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, so their spine kind of looks like this. This person had a discectomy at L4, L5, actually exactly like what's shown on here, and has been experiencing symptoms to the front of the thigh, to the point of not having sensation in that portion of the thigh, which says it's an issue at the L4, L5 junction. So we were able to work through some of this area, release some of those hip flexors, and in being able to do that, pretty immediately was able to start feeling sensation. They described it like they were peeing their pants, which this person had also experienced when they went to have decompression therapy and experienced the same thing. And it's because we're regaining some of that blood flow, some of that signal that it's supposed to have all the time. But we were able to get that all loosened up. Huge, huge progress. Huge progress in a single session, so score. And we're gonna keep working on strengthening this person's core and stabilizing it. This person travels a lot, and so there's a lot of time that's seated or not in optimal positions. And of course, we're gonna be working to strengthen this person's glutes and hamstrings and opening up those hip flexors and seeing where are we possibly able to regain some of that curvature in their spine as well. Fun.